One of my daughters went to a nation in Africa and met a man of God that is 120 years old. And he's still functioning. Have his memory, everything intact. And he asked him and he said, Papa, tell me the secret of your longevity. And he said he was married for 80 years and the wife just passed. And he said one of the secrets of his longevity is the fact that every night for 80 years, before they went to bed, he will always turn to the wife and say, if I offended you, and if I said or did anything that offended you today, will you please forgive me? He asked for forgiveness for 80 years every night, and never went to bed angry, and never went to bed with an unconfessed sin. He made sure there was no unconfessed sin in his life. Turn to somebody and say, is there any unconfessed sin in your life? Because you see, unconfessed sin is an opening for the enemy. And unforgiveness is an opening for the enemy. As simple as unforgiveness may be, for so many of you, it's an opening. Madiba said something. Nelson Mandela, when he was released to go home after 27 years of being in prison, he said, as I stand by the door to my freedom, I realize that if I don't leave behind me my bitterness and unforgiveness and offenses, I will walk through this door to freedom and I'll still be in prison. So if you don't release the past and the hurts, the betrayals, the offenses of what men and women has done to you, you can walk in the present and still live in the past. There are so many hearing the sound of my voice, they live in the present, but truly speaking, they are imprisoned by their past. You've been held bondage and have ransomed by your past. I have had all kinds of betrayers in life. I have been used and I've been exploited. I've been manipulated by the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everyone has used me, but it doesn't matter. I have learned not to dwell there, but to keep moving on and walking in love and walking in forgiveness and letting God deal with those stuff and those people. Now, for instance, the Bible said, cursed is every man who repays good with evil. Evil shall never leave your house. And so for me, people who repay me evil for the good I've done to them, exploiting, taking advantage of me, I don't cry over it. I don't talk about it. I used to worry about it, but I stopped. I just give you a long rope and it's just a matter of time.